Hello. Hello. Man, past few days I've been so sick. That's why I've been streaming. I want to continue my C++ multiplayer paint project today. There really isn't much else complicated things to do. I'm going to say that and it's going to be extremely complicated to do one thing, isn't it? That's always how it happens. So, to recap, I've got a paint game. Whenever the player draws on the screen, I want to send that data to the server, which I can successfully do now. I did that in last stream. And now the server needs to send that to all of the other clients somehow. That's the bit I'm going to struggle on. Sending the data I got from one client to another client will be hard because we've got to keep track of who to get from now, who to send to, how often to send to, and yeah. Hold up, I don't have chat up. I can't see what you guys are saying. You good? Hello, Max and Will. How are you guys? Are you doing it over the network? Yes, sir. 2 mods in chat moderating each other. Whoa, this is probably the safest live stream in the world then. Servus Konstantin. Right, we got 2 mods and a man. You guys gotta moderate Konstantin. I'm still sick. The stream might not be as efficient as the other streams. Salve. Salve. What, is that Latin? I don't speak Tigan, sorry. And Vim. Okay. It's gonna be funny today. I'm gonna be just all over the place in my mind. Yeah, we made the object oriented last time, that's good. Locracy in Latine. That's a naughty word. Tsigan is not a naughty word. It's how you identify the Roma gypsy race in my language. It's just a noun, it doesn't... Depends how you use it that makes it bad, but it's not a bad word inherently. So... Oh. Bro's gonna ban Gabe from his own stream. Let's go, brother. Another day to keep learning. Good luck on your journey. Thank you, Frazoni. In Slovak, it's a slur. Does bro think I care about Slovak? Damn, I got ignored. Who? Tris? Oh, I didn't see your message, sorry. What's your approach of learning C++? My approach is... I find the project that I like. Actually, before that, it's the same with any language. There's no difference between any of the languages, man. You learn all of the basic syntax. Every language is the exact same, just different syntax. And then you start on projects. I've got a video coming up actually pretty soon. I just need to edit it about me learning Java in 24 hours for my university course. And that's exactly what I did. I spent the first few hours just learning the syntax, and then after that I started on a hard project. That's all it is. Syntax and then project straight away. Don't waste time with tutorials or anything. Right, let's compile this. Actually, it's already compiled. So, server, awaiting connection. client. Sent data. Now, we have some hard-coded data values we want to send. We sent, does this work over TCP socket on the network? So yeah, that's all good. Now, all I got to do is change that to my own custom data packet, which is not hard at all. Just make it a struct. And yeah. I'd wait. Hello. Just a curious question. Why study these programming languages when we've got AI models now? I studied them because I find it interesting, my friend. It's a hobby. Okay. So let's see. Custom data. This is where I started with this in my own time, I think. Yeah, I did some mining of camera, if anyone can tell. So this client data struct is what I'm gonna give to each client. And it's what we're gonna send to the server each time, and it's what we're gonna send as well to each client from the server. The username, that might be a bit complicated for now, because all I want to do is actually send pixels from the client to the server, which is what the vector is for. Now I gotta think, how often do I want to send it? Is it every frame, every second? I don't want to DOS myself by accident. Let's just start off by actually trying to send the custom data. main. So this is the app, right? It doesn't work very well. It works, but it's not very well. There's a lot of mathematics that I completely ignored because I suck at maths. Like when you move your mouse really quickly from one side to another, it doesn't fill in all of the gaps. I forgot the word for doing that. Is like interpolate something, maybe. So yeah. First, I do want to fix the actual app, the actual game first. When I click on the different colors, it changes all of the pixels. So I need to add another element in the array that sets each pixel to a different color, which really isn't that hard to do. So we'll just go do that now. Hello, Spy Controller. Yes, I do miss you. You beautiful man. How do you even memorize all that? Well, programmers, you don't really memorize that much stuff. That's what the documentation's for. What you learn is the problem solving ability. You got to think, if you want to get the mouse position, what does that return, for example, right? You can guess as a programmer, it returns the X and Y coordinates. It's just a silly example, but it's just using knowledge from previous experience. So I'm not memorizing any of it, really. Every frame, I think that might be too much, though. Because I didn't actually set the frame rate. I should do that, shouldn't I? I'll do that here. Set target FPS. We'll do 60 frames per second. Then we gotta. Are you sure that's not gonna overload the server? 60 times a second, and depends on how big is the actual struct. How big's a vector? It's like 24 bytes plus the car plus the things inside it. Okay, it's not that bad, really. Let's say it's like 30 bytes, the struct. It's just if you have 100 pixels in the... Wait, how big's the vector? It's just X and Y, which is int. 4 by 8 bytes. $24, okay. 24 plus 8 plus 1. And there might be some padding that the compiler is going to do automatically. And it probably will because it's an odd number. So plus 1 again. Does that go? No, it doesn't. That wouldn't. So it'd have to pad in like 3 bytes, I think. I might be wrong. So 36 every frame. So 36 times 60, 2000 bytes. So it would send 2 kilobytes per second. That's not a lot. 2 kilobytes. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Holy mods. Oh damn, we got 3 mods. That's like never happened before. You should also set the color. Yeah. You're right. Oh hell nah. What am I building? I'm building a multiplayer paint app. Do you do vibe coding streams? No. That sounds extremely boring. I'd rather KMS than vibe code streams. Yeah. When I watch other people do vibe coding streams, it's like I just want to throw my monitor out the window. So boring. Do I have a PC? I don't think so, bro. I'm currently running this on a Raspberry Pi. Do I use Linux? Nah, bro, I'm on Windows. I'm on Windows 7. Can you see some of the projects? You can see on my GitHub. I closed the window again. I keep closing the windows. If you go GitHub/CodeGabe, you see a lot of stuff. One of my proudest ones is the Blackjack. That's pretty cool, to be honest. So you can check them all out. Right, so let's do this one by one. I need to assign each pixel a different RGB value. So, where's that? All pixels painted. So it's a vector of vector 2s. I think it would have to be a vector of a vector of a vector 2 and a... I can just do a pair, actually. STD pair. But wouldn't I need to import it? Yeah? Really? Utility? Yeah, it is. I got to import a pair thing. Is it? It's just pair, right? No. Utility. Okay. I'm still sick, by the way, so if you don't like sniffing, unfortunate for you. So, STD pair. And then the first would be the actual vector 2, which is the X and Y coordinate of the pixel. And then the RGB color, which is color. Lovely. Now we've got 6 errors. Let's fix them real quick. You currently at work watching this on your phone. This bro's talking about a job in a programming stream. Outrageous. We're unemployed out here, bro. Is this your main major? I don't do university. I'm a educationalist currently. Until September. You're a goat for learning C++. I wish I learned it before I turned 30. Well, it's never too late, my man. I mean, I think I start too late. I should have started like 4 years ago instead of messing around with Python. How am I planning to get a job without uni? I am going to go uni in September. I'm just currently not enrolled because I finished college. I haven't started uni yet, that's all. Have you tried out for an International Olympiad of Informatics? Bro, I don't even know what that is. I think you are overestimating my intellectual abilities, my friend. I'm just a guy that reads documentations. Nothing really else. You're 16 right now. What do you recommend to do? If you're in UK, it really depends on your country, bro. If you're in the UK, you're 16, do A-levels. Yeah, do A-levels. A-levels or apprenticeships, whichever one you can. I would have done an apprenticeship, but there's none in the area that I live because I'm in a really poor area. Hold up, what the hell? No matching member function for pushback. all pixels painted, push back. So we need to push back the vector. It's a pair. X, Y. What's the first? Vector 2, then color. So I need to surround this again with another pair of curly braces. Okay, so the first argument is the vector 2, and then this is going to be the color. So whatever the color is, select the color. Is that going to work? It is. Wow. Okay, good. We are making progress. Now, yes, it does look extremely ugly. Syntactically, it looks crap, but who cares? Select the color. In fact, I don't actually remember why I did all this. I made this code a very long time ago, like 4 months ago. So I'm currently working on all of my technical debt, which is fun. But I am I'm not even a junior dev. I'm literally just a hobbyist at this point. Since I don't have any formal training, I'm completely self-taught. What the hell? Select the color. Okay. When you got 2 errors left, that's good. Draw pixels, all pixels painted, absent. Is this the problem? It is. Okay. It's good because we're accessing the all pixels painted array, which has a std pair. It's a vector of pairs. So how do I access that? I need to access the 0th element to get the actual pair. It's always 0. Still didn't work. Do you think vibe coding will take over? I'm not too concerned about that because I'm doing this for fun. It's not going to take over my computer and say, you're not programming ever again for the rest of your life. So it doesn't really bother me. It is a high school Olympiad for like code forces style problems, primarily using C++, and it's focused on algorithms. That's really good because I've never studied algorithms in my life, so that's perfect for me. Yeah, I've never studied DSA, so I could not possibly compete in that. But it sounds good. I would love to compete in that once I get some sort of education. What are you gonna major on? Bachelor's for software engineering. And by the way, did you try Learn CPP? Yeah, I did. It's very good resource. I do recommend it. Position 1 at position. That's it actually. I've still got 2 errors. What could possibly be the problem? That's main, CP main, relib. No match for operates there. Oh, it's a pair. You did dot first, isn't it? Right? I think it is dot first. I haven't used pairs in a while. Okay, let's go here. Dot first. No, it's not. No, it's not. Bro, I closed the window again. Access elements in std pair. Pair name followed by dot operator followed by keyword. I did first or second, my friend. I did that. We're accessing the first one, which is a vector 2, so then I can. Or is it at position I and then? Yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah, we got to access the vector first and then the std pair afterwards. That makes sense. So I, and then we do dot first, and then we do I, and then Y. Okay, that's a lot of dots. There's 3 dots there. I've never really seen that before. And then here, at position I, dot second, and that's it to get the color. Why have we still got an error? Dot second. Should be good. Oh, I don't need the actual dots. That's the problem, yeah. Forgot about that. I don't need that. Wait, hold up. There it is. Okay, good. We're going to compile now. Okay, let's play. Okay, hopefully this should actually allow each pixel to have a different color. That would be sick if I get it all right on my first try. So we got black first. Oh, damn. It works. Wow. I'm extremely shocked. I did that first try. I mean, it's not a hard task, but for me, normally things take quite a while for some reason, so. Andre, nice work. Thank you, dude. Yo, bro, how you doing? By the way, did you learn C++ for low-level programming? All I see is C++ for DSA. Yeah, I'm doing great, thank you. Yeah, I'm doing low-level programming for C++. That's why I just like it, find it enjoyable. But DSA, I haven't studied DSA once in my life, so no, I'm not doing C++ for DSA. For DSA, I would personally use Java for that. Literally because in Java there's no pointers. They obviously have references, but I just think there's less fluff. No, that there's less stuff to overcome there in Java. So I would do DSA there instead of C++. You're shocked, I know. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that I even said that as well. But I'm doing more research on Java and I realized it's not as bad as I originally thought. So, but yeah, I seriously got to sort this out. This sucks. The pixels getting suckied. Can I make them fatter first of all? It's not essential right now, but I think I do want to do it just for quality of life. I closed my window again, bro. Why do I keep doing that? I swear I press minimize. Right. So let's go. How to draw thicker pixels in Raylib. From when have you started your coding journey? I've been learning C++ for 12 years. What? 12 years, bro? What the hell? I meant to say 12 months. I've been doing C++ for 12 months. But I've been doing programming for about 5 years. 4 or 5 years. In other languages. Make lines thicker. Draw a rectangle. Nope. Bigger. Okay, my other method of trying this is if I just import a sprite and then just make that like a fake pixel and just make that big, but then I won't. Oh yeah, I would be able to scale that sprite that I imported bigger and smaller. I might do that actually, but then I'll have to like refactor literally everything. I'll add it in my to-do list. Oh, I already did that. Okay, yeah, that's done. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure why I've done this 4 times. X plus I, X minus Y. I'm not exactly sure why I did this. Let's comment out, see what happens if I do that. Oh, so it seems like it actually did make the pixel size bigger, but it only made the lines bigger. Maybe I don't need a double for loop. I don't think I need that. The 2 for loops. No, I don't actually. Plus J plus J. So let's undo that. If I just do plus I. No, yeah, just plus I. Made this like 20. I. I don't know why on earth I'm doing X plus I, X minus Y. These magic numbers are killing me. Y plus I, Y minus Y. X plus J, Y plus J. So we're pushing back. The mouse position, yeah. The pixel position, coordinate. Oh, one's for X, one's for Y. Okay, that does make sense. But then why am I minusing it after? Any advice to get that jacked arm in your thumbnail? Like, how do you measure your calorie intake and calorie deficit? I don't do none of that stuff, bro. I don't do any of that. Well, you gotta work out for a few years, at least. I started my first ever workout in 2022. That was the first time I ever stepped foot in a gym. So like 4 years ago, approximately. But I don't go to the gym anymore. I haven't gone to the gym in like 2 years because I do fully calisthenics. I actually just finished my push workout before the stream started. You can see there my barbell. That's not exactly calisthenics, no, it's not. But I was doing like a little full body workout at the end of my session. But I just do pull-ups. So if you want biceps, you do chin-ups, right? So if you do pull-ups, this is like pronated grip. If you do chin-ups, it's the other grip, so you got to switch your hand around. And then you just do pull-ups like that. That is how you activate your bicep muscles. And don't worry about calorie deficit, just eat a lot of protein. Eat like at least 100 grams of protein a day. What are your future projects or plans? I haven't decided that, man. I haven't thought about it. I just do whatever is cool in my head at the moment. Like this project, I only thought of it like a week ago, and I started doing it 3 days ago. So whatever's in my mind, I do it. If I can't do it, I give up and move on to the next topic. I don't stay on one project for too long, which probably is a bad thing. I should stay on a project for a longer time, but it's all good. Right. So that actually made it bigger. It made it longer, but it didn't make it longer in the correct axis. Let's remove this for loop. This for loop sucks, bro. Can I just take yo, put you there, and I'll just delete you. $20. Let's try that. Yeah, so it does seem like the second for loop was kind of useless. I still can't figure out how to make it thicker in one I want to make it a rectangle. I don't want to make it a slanted line. I don't know how that's happening. Why laggy? Hello, Mako. Is the stream laggy? No, my camera's just dog shit. No, that is 60 FPS. Yeah, OBS says it's 60 FPS, so check your connection. Hello, Peter. That had's fire, yeah, thank you. My paint is laggy. Probably because it's like O of log n time complexity. What, do you mean that? It's, yeah. Hold up. It's because I did this. Yeah, that's better now, isn't it? It's because I set the target FPS to 60. Now it's on like 5 billion or something. I don't know. I'll set it to something a bit higher. Not too high though. Peter, if you're still here, have you started working on Unreal Engine? Yeah, so that's better now. It looks fast on my screen. Probably updating every time during the main loop. Maybe. Why mouse if use Neovim? Because I'm still a beginner and beginners aren't automatically perfect. The code is lagging. The hat is cool. Where'd you get it? I got this from London. It's just a random corner shop in London. Go anywhere in central London and you'll find it. They sell it every single day in the summer. I got this about 4 years ago though. It's pretty old. If you want the line smooth, try to compile with 03. What distro? I'm using Debian 13. Was it the 03 flag? I don't know that one. 03. Okay, that didn't work. Oh? My computer's blown up? Wait. I can actually hear my fans starting to blow up. Let's keep this up. I have a feeling something bad's going on. So let's look at this. Memory's fine. CPU, 79%, 93%, 0. Okay, I don't know why there's like a billion CPUs. Oh, the logical processors. Okay. Right. Right. What on earth is going on? No fun. Okay. There is data, you're just not getting it. System processor. 12%. That is really weird. It's definitely something to do with the main loop. Is your main Linux distro or is the one used for coding? I dual boot Windows 11 and Debian 13. This is one I just use for programming because it's got the Linux API. And I hate the Windows one. The Windows one sucks. Oh my days. The documentation is the worst thing I've ever read in my life. I'm trying to make a game with all this coding. I'm not a game developer. I'm just doing this as a little project. The main point of the project is to handle networking, TCP socket, stuff like that. So the actual painting part of the game, of the app, isn't the actual focal point. I've kind of sidetracked. But let's read this. If you guys want to see this code, it's on the GitHub, by the way. Mouse position, let's see. Every frame, these are just O of n time complexity, but this, The for loop is seriously killing me. Got that. This is happening every single frame. And yes, the more pixels that are added, that is kind of hard. That's kind of bad. Pixel size. Oh. Okay. This is some serious unoptimization. What's going on here? I'm getting all pixels painted dot size, which is the STD pair of vectors and colors, which I really shouldn't do, right? Length and size, they're the same methods, isn't it? They don't. It doesn't even exist apparently. Return to number of elements in the. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. I didn't do anything. Well, my hardware specs. i9-11 900K at 5 gigahertz, RTX 2070, like 4 or 5 terabytes of storage, 32 gigabytes DDR4 RAM at 3200 megahertz. And a 500 watt power supply unit, so don't make fun of me for that. You tried Windows GDI, but you was having a hard time reading that. Yeah, exactly. That's the worst part. Bro, you good? I was waiting for your live stream to see what happened. Devorak. I upload all of the updates daily to the Discord server. If you just want to join it, you can see what's going on. Every day I put the thing in. So the other day I said there's no stream today because my sore throat got worse. It's a bit better now, but I'm still feeling a bit sick. But still got a program, you know what I mean? So if you want updates, you got to join the Discord server. Otherwise, there's no way of knowing what's going on. Hello, Dr. Cheeseface. Mr. B, how are you? What's it called? How's the teaching plan going? Did you guys make any development? I haven't checked the Discord in a bit. Earlier, I saw you toggle through your apps and like a small mini screen came up and you switched apps like on Mac. Can you tell me the extension? Oh, this one. I just pressed my Windows key. Was it like that by default? I think it's like that on default, by default on Debian 13. But if it's not, then I have used some sort of, I have riced out a little bit. Extensions. Extension manager, I think it's here. Here it is. So if you search up extension manager, the ones I have installed are these ones. I don't think any of them have got to do with a Windows manager. But I must show that doesn't even do it doesn't even do anything. Clearwater history, I'd never use that. Dash to dock. Dash to dock was this because I want it. Oh, you guys can't even see it. Hold up. The sponsorship's in the way. I have like on Windows here. Can I see that? So this is how it looks like at the bottom of my screen, but you guys can't see it because it's blocked by text. I really like that. That's my favorite extension actually, because before it wasn't showing at all, and I really want to see my icons. So yeah, it's just default in it. It's GNOME, yeah, it's default. Good. You made a little thing for prerequisites for C development. Oh, that's good. Thank you very much, Dr. Mr. B, by the way. Where am I from? I'm from Romania, but I live in England. Is it hard to configure Linux with NVIDIA GPU? I might try that with my MSI laptop. I don't know, I've never tried. I've never tried graphics programming in my life. Because that's got to do a lot of maths and linear algebra, whatever the hell. I'm not doing that. Okay. It seems like I cannot actually figure out why my CPU is blowing up when I draw pixels on the screen, so we're going to have to leave it alone for now. So now let's figure out. I got to actually send this variable, all pixels painted every second, we could say. I need to get some threads then. Just a second. Using namespace. Is it namespace or I forgot what it is. std chrono literals. Okay, it works apparently. Chrono literals, and then I want to do like every frame will just pause for a sec. No, not in there, not in the main loop. When we send the data. So void send data to server. Beautiful name. Send data server. Send what? Send pixels. Let's make it more descriptive. Send pixels to server. Sends the struct all pixels painted to server. And okay, I'll have to do that later. std this thread sleep 4000 s. No, 1000 ms. Okay, I've got an error. Why? Man. One second. The year 11's got their results yesterday. I got my results a week ago. And I got a merit in my T level, which is equivalent to 3 Bs in if I do 3 A levels. So 3 Bs essentially is what I got. Oh my god. It hasn't been compiling all this time. Bro, whoever told me to put 03 as a flag. It's not your fault. It's obviously my fault, but goddamn. I actually haven't compiled my program in like the past 10 minutes. So I've literally been using the same binary for the past 10 minutes, bro. Oh my god. So I didn't even see any of my changes. Fuck. That's actually outrageous. It's actually outrageous. That is so outrageous. Oh my days. No matching literal operator. Okay, I forgot what the solution for that is. I'll just mute it out for a sec. This is the first time I actually compiled it in like 20 minutes, bro. Okay, still no difference. B student, yeah. What university am I going to? I'm going to Lancaster. Chrono seconds. Yeah, but I shouldn't need to do that because I'm using namespace chrono literals. You need O, not 0. Oh, thank you, so. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, man. Bro. You're such a goat. You're always the goat, man. It's Lancaster. Yeah, Lancaster's really good. It's top 10 university in the UK. So I'm very excited to. I'm ecstatic, in fact. Okay, let's actually send it. I need to import my thing. Do I import client? I think I do. If I have this macro in another file, will this import if I put it? Oh, it will, yeah. Because the preprocessor directive, it like copies everything from there into my actual source file. So it should be fine. Yeah, here it is as well. Namespace literals, and the 1 second thing worked. So, right, apparently I'm not doing that anymore. I might have deleted it. Yeah, I did. Okay. I would like to turn these warnings off. They're kind of useless because I will use thread in the future. Same with this one. So what's it called? Client. Let's include client. Let's hope it works. Include client dot h. Oof. Bruh, this isn't Python. Oh, I gotta make a header file. I forgot to make a header file. Nah. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's just do that now. Let's do that now. No time to complain. Beautiful. Yeah, don't need that. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Main. Oh, I've got main in there. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I need to remove this main. I can't have two mains. Client setup. I guess I can just delete all of this because I'm gonna do this in my actual source file, like the main file. So this is just, yeah. Let's copy all that then. Yeah, I mean, I should have done this really beforehand. I forgot to use headers. Use Clang or G. I use G++. I use Clang formatting apparently. I don't know how. I don't know when that came into the equation. You're going into year 11 and at the moment, bro, what? You to tell me, bro, I don't know these acronyms, man. Am I unk or something? You tell me, should I stress about studying? No, do not stress. Why are there so many errors? No, do not stress about GCSEs. Seriously, don't. I got my grade 9 in computer science like 2 years ago. And it wasn't that hard. It was kind of fun. The last questions were extremely challenging, but it was fun as well. So don't worry about it. And and you're not gonna use it ever again. The colleges don't care. Like if you the difference between you getting a 6 and a 9 is nothing. Right? It's only for personal achievement. I only wanted to get a 9 for personal achievement. There's no point to get a 9 apart from that. Jobs don't care. Any job that I've applied to, none of them cared I got a grade 9. Or even grade 7s, grade 8s, literally doesn't matter. If you just pass, that's what matters in the world. You know, because you can just repeat stuff in college or universities don't really care either, unless you're doing a hard subject. So, hello, Bob Ross. Hello, Mr. Person. This not going to be moderator. Ha 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 ha. G for the W. Dame un grr. Dame un grr, mate. Right. Let's lock in. We're locking in, people. Gonna make this header file as fast as possible. Oh, that was simple. Why have I got 3 errors? It's because I didn't import this. Okay. Cool, bro. include custom data. Custom data. And what else? Sock address. Where's that come from? It's the socket, isn't it? Include socket. Wait. Sys socket.h. Please? No. I need the INEP stuff as well. INEP. Let me just look here. APRA/inet. Uh-huh. Okay, let's put that in there. Boom. Problems fixed. You see that? See how goated we are over here. And here we can delete that. Delete you, we don't need your scope. And all of you push back. What did I just do? Okay, let's try that again. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And that's done. I need port in here. I need string that. Client. That should be it. Is client set up? Static. That should be fine if I leave it there. Right. Let's just put it there for now. And literals. Okay. Okay, we're good now. Let's actually prefix these. Client. Boom. Okay, cool. Go here. Client. Void. Client. And yeah. Okay, all problems are officially fixed. Hello, Alex. You're probably only going to pass for my GCSEs. How many GCSEs do you need to pass for in 6 formal? Oh, 6th form. Depends what 6th form you're going to. Everything that you're asking really depends on your personal situation. I got all of my GCSEs apart from one. What did I fail on? Oh, thank you, Nilsson, for the £10, the donation. Well, oh, I failed literature. So I passed language and maths. Obviously, I got a grade 7, which is an A. But literature, I failed. I got a 3 instead of a 4. I was like 2 marks away. It's because of the Macbeth, right? What the fuck, right? Some Macbeth destroyed my ass on that thing. Because I don't really care about memorizing quotes, you know what I mean? Literature is obviously a beautiful thing. It's very important in human history. But I am not going to memorize some quotes for some old man, you know what I mean? So, it's not going to happen. Yeah, the UK system really does suck. I hate the UK education system. It really is just to make workers. It's not to make smart people. ARPANET is low-key insecure, so you want to use a different library. Here's the different library that I'm going to use, mate. Nah, I'm joking. Hello, bro. Where am I from? I'm from... Where am I from? Oh, yeah, I'm from Romania. I'm from Transylvania. But I live in England. Right, void. Okay, cool. Now, let's... Yeah. Cool, we can close you two. I probably shouldn't have done that. Let's set up the server stuff. Server client setup. Okay, we'll do client. We'll call the constructor, yeah. we got that. Yeah, I shouldn't have closed that file. I kind of need it. Dude, if ARPA inet is insecure, why is it even in the standard library? There. Close it up. Client file descriptor. Ah, here it is. Here is where I need to continue. Custom data. So client data. Here is what we want to pass in. So we want to pass in a reference to client data, reference data. And this is the kind of stuff so why have I got an error, eh? Why have I got an error? Why have I got an error, mate? I changed the function signature. Makes sense, to be fair. Makes sense. Cool. Out of line definition. Wait. I forgot the reference. Now we're good. Okay, data. So let's remove this to the actual data, and I don't need to do the reference of. Buffer. Send. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Size of, and then why is my computer crashed? Size of data. And I've got another error. Beautiful. Client cannot convert client data to the const void. Okay, I need to dereference it wherever the hell. It's not a pointer. I need to do the reference. So I do actually need to keep the reference there. I should not have removed it. Beautiful. Error fixed. And yeah, that kind of technically should be it. Now, since I have hard-coded what I will print out in the server. In fact, where is my server? Here. Let's hard print out something else. Open server. Where's this send? Buff the text. There it is. Bro, why have I still got this? I don't need that. Let's receive buff to text. Beautiful. So here we will, instead of doing .text, we'll do. Bro, calm down. The vector won't be sized good. Oh. Size PD. Hold up. I've never coded in C++. Do you recommend this language? Depends if you've ever programmed before in your entire life. If you have programmed before and you know the basics, then yes, you should. You could do C++. Depends what you want to do in your life. If you've never programmed before, do not touch C++. It's too crazy. You're gonna get burnt out. Okay. Size PD. Okay, Max, what do you suggest we do then? Since the struct has the vector which contains a pair. Am I using LazyVim? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I am. LazyVim, sir. What's that in? Oh, yeah. Right. So I can actually delete that. Don't need that anymore. we can delete what? Yeah, that's good. Accept buffer. So use it. Let's just print out the username first. Yeah, let's test that out. Username. And yeah, so I gotta set up an actual instance of client data in the client before I do anything else. So let's do client dot. Oh, they're private members. No, wait. Client data. Client data. Can I? No, I can't. Data dot username. Let's hard code this for now. Is test username. That's within the 50 character limit. Why is there a problem, eh? What's the problem? Hold up, Max. I'll read that in a sec. My thing's blowing up again. Wait, what? I don't think I need O3. Incompatible types. Bro. Bro, man. Const car 14 to car. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Why is that const, eh? I don't know why. It's probably because it's a R value. Distro. I'm on Debian 13. You can send the data twice, one for the elements that don't require pointer and one for the elements that require. But none of them are a pointer. They're all on the heap. Well, obviously vector is heap allocated, but I'm putting them on the stack though. I sound so stupid right now. Username, all pixels painted. Lovely. That's better. So you're saying I should send just the username and then just the all pixels painted? I mean, the username's kind of useless. I don't really need that. I can delete that or ignore it for now. You need some way to stream your data. Well, I will in the main function. The size of what? But why not? Vector pair, vector to color. Should I have a custom size? I could have a custom size integer. Like here. Int size. And could I just update this? Instead of relying on size of. Because you get a pointer and a pointer size is only 64-bit. Right, I'm gonna work on just testing if it's even sending first, and then I'll work on what you're talking about after. So I'll just try out size first. Client data. I just did that. Client data. So at the end, same pic. Yeah, we'll do that every frame. 165 times per second is mad. And client, I can't do that. So I've got a problem. Why have I got a problem? Hey, hello, Finn. Love the hat. Thank you, bro. I'd love to fix my code. That would be even more lovely. So if you I scammed myself. That's what's going on. How are you, Finley? You can't send the vector because it has pointers. Yeah, you guys say that, but I need a solution. Why am I learning C++? Because I think it's interesting. Look, I won't send the vector right now. Cool. Where am I from, mate? I am from England, mate. Sorry, I'm from Romania, but I live in England. I keep forgetting where I'm from. It's kind of crazy. Why you feel interesting? It's just an interesting language, very low level. I'm glad, Finley. Yeah, good. Grind the job every day. Okay, and then here we'll do client.send send data. Wait. No, I'm passing in the wrong argument. My bad. Client. That's what I meant to say. And then here I'll pass in is it more interesting than a Go? What, C++? Why is the message being deleted? There's nothing bad in it. What message? Well, moderators don't get their messages banned. So, you know, if you're a moderator, you wouldn't have that problem. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Please don't ban me, bro. I want to have fun here in chat. No one's banning anyone. I don't know why you guessed that. You can send vector.data. Oh, it's because it thinks you're sending a website, bro. It thinks vector.data is a website to a porn link. It's gonna ban it straight away. I also hate YouTube. YouTube, I am gonna get about 1 billion strikes very soon. I'm gonna get 1 billion strikes. It's inevitable, really. Every music I put on, even if it says copyright free, it's still copyrighted. So I'm guessing in like a few months to a year, this channel will be completely deleted. What am I using for front end? I'm not doing front end, but you mean the library? I'm using Raylib. Yeah, Raylib is the front end. Play NCS. NCS has like super hyper content, hyper music. I can't play it here because my audience is not as ADHD as I am, so they won't be able to listen to it. What can you do? What you can do is malloc, size of pair, color, vector to pointer elements, and then manually copy the data. Yeah. Vector.data with vector.size. Yeah. But isn't the data just the pair, the STD pair? At that point, I can just send the pair by itself, which is just 2 int values. What am I making here? Making a multiplayer paint game. So, over the network. Bob Ross's text is better, yeah? You could play lo-fi music, but give the credit to the channel in the description. You won't get copyright. I still get copyright claimed for it. I mean, there's a low chance I'll get striked, but still, just seeing that it says after the stream you have been claimed is just stressful enough as it is. Anyway, it doesn't matter now. Like, my channel's definitely gonna get striked in a few months. It's just whenever the creator decides to actually click the strike button. It's not. Just gotta wait. I just gotta wait. But until then, I'll keep making videos. Okay. I'll try your guys' method soon. Data. Okay. Let's go to the server. Server. Here, we'll do dot size. Hello. Yes, I do want to write. Then I just tell you W. So I've got a problem here, eh? What's the problem? There it is. Hold up. I'm not sure why I've got a problem here. Client data has no members. Bro, it literally does. It literally does. Man, Neovims is trolling my ass. Okay. Okay, good. Awaiting connection. Actually, I'll cancel that. Right, awaiting connection. So we should see it print as 0. If it prints as 0, that's good. We've successfully incorporated the thing. You still have that crap, man. Client. Okay. Okay. Client.hpp. That should be it. Right now, I've got compilation issues. You type fast. What's my typing speed? Last time I checked, it was around 90. Generate music using AI. Nah. What is multiplayer paint, man? Is it multiple? Is it game or software? Mic link. I deleted it again. So if you go on my channel, my latest video, it shows exactly what mic I have. That's not my latest video, is it, mate? I forgot the exact name of it. So I've been learning in here. Okay, apparently. Oh, here it is. So it's called 15 microphone, and I got it from Amazon for like. I actually forgot how much I paid for it. It's not much though. I don't have any command set up. It's pretty dead. I think I have one command set up. Is this gonna work? Nah, it doesn't work. Nah. Oh, it works. No way. Dude, I never actually tested that out. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm so happy that works. That's the only command I have on the live stream. Okay. Now I gotta fix this compilation error. In function, send pixels to server. Client data. Undefined reference to send data. So undefined reference. So it just doesn't. It seems like it's not connected to me cook slimy. Bro, who's that? Bro, that's some weird name, bro. I don't know who that guy is. Is that your friend? Who do I think of me cook slimy? My cock. I've never heard of him. Right. No player, no member minutes. Okay. Please, can I compile now? Can I please compile now? Please. G++ main.cpp client.hcpp main raylib. Ooh. Oh, I'm DDoSing myself. Bro, what do you mean sending data? The server isn't even open. Oh, it is. Hold the front door. I didn't know. I actually forgot my. That was risky. Okay, well it worked. I sent 0. I somehow didn't DDoS myself. Not DOS. Yeah. Guys, I'm LARPing. Just don't listen to what I'm saying. This is what happens when you watch professional LARPers like me. Okay. Boom. So send data. Okay. Okay. So it's only sending it once. That's kind of sus. You're sending it once when the program starts. Yeah, it's only sending it once. I'm expecting to see a flood of zeros. Try washing it. You want me to wash my cock slimy? I don't know who that is, bro. Finally, not some nerd guy coding. Yes, bro. We are far away from nerds over here. Simply because nerds are smart and I'm not. So, you know. Smart fella, I'm jealous, man. You're using a dedicated ID or I'm using Neovim, my friend. You're literally trying to do the same thing. What, you're trying to make a multiplayer paint? What coincidence? Now you were trying to exploit. I don't know about you, but I'm not doing that. Right. It seems like... this is a problem with my actual code itself. Bruh. You know, I actually don't understand why my code is working. It should not work. So, is setup original, the start is false. Is it? Yeah. So it's false. And then we set it to true once we instantiate the server, right? So this runs only once. Open server, okay? So and then this should close. This should literally return 0 and just close the program. Unless open server has a while loop, which it does. But we are waiting connection every single time, which really I shouldn't be doing. I need to separate the functions up. Yeah, these 2 bits, this line of code here can go in a separate function. Okay, right. I'm gonna do some temperature, some temporary bandaging. I will only do this once. Yep. So this means that the server can currently only accept 1 person, which is fine. We just gotta make it work first. I still didn't do what Mr. B and Max told me to do, because I haven't gotten to it yet. So there's a lot of work left. So once we accept it, then we can infinitely... Now we can infinitely save data. I really need to sleep the thread, because otherwise it's going to kill me. 1 second. So let's try that again. Boom. Boom. Awaiting connection. What? Bro, what? Okay. Let's just run main and just like hope it works. Where's my main? I had a main file. I swear we fixed this at some point, man. I don't know. Hello, Kainam. She, thanks for motivating me to complete my half-baked project. I'm glad you're getting motivated, bro. I'm currently demotivating myself from the amount of failures I'm experiencing. I swear this worked literally a minute ago. What is going on? Yo, what? Okay, so I can compile in another Tmux terminal. What's the difference between this command and this one? There's literally nothing. Okay, whatever. Let's run this. It just blew up my... Okay, what happened? Hello? Okay. Okay. Guys, my app has literally blown up. Compile. Run. It's not working. My GUI is not working. Bro, what happened to my GUI? Who broke my GUI? I'm gonna sue your ass. You are demotivating me. Yes, sir. He was gonna code today, but instead I'm playing Fortnite with you in the back. Yeah. Goated. By the way, are you using WebSocket for maintaining connections? I don't even know what WebSocket is, bro. I'm just using Linux sockets, TCP. And all that. This is completely local to my network. There's nothing to do with the internet. Because it's not a website. Well, I'm not accessing web pages. It's kind of bad right now because it actually allows me to compile. Okay, apparently it doesn't. Send pixels to server, undefined reference and data. Dummies. WebSockets do not need the internet. They are like bidirectional connections with only initial knowledge. So like synac, ac. Oh, bars, bro. Yeah. No, WebSockets. I mean, it might. What I'm using might be WebSockets. I don't know the terminology. I'm not gonna LARP that much. You look 25. Yeah, a lot of people say that. A lot of people say that. Client.hpp. Ah, the function signature is broken. That's why it's not working. No, it's not. Client data. Wait. I've got 3 functions. What else? What is going on? Wait. Client data. Ah, this is no. Okay, it's fine. So this is just in this file locally. All right, take care, Gabe. Cheers. All right, Kainam. See you later, mate. Thanks for coming. What is function signature? Tell an easy way. Well, a function signature is the unique aspects that make a function up. So the return type, the function name, and the parameters they make up the function signature. And you're allowed to do function overloading on a function signature if you change the return type, change the parameters, but keep the function name the same. So I didn't actually have a function signature problem. I kind of confused myself, but it's all good now. I have a problem. I don't know how to fix it because it's not giving me an error. So in send pixels to server, here it says there's an undefined reference to client send data. So send data apparently isn't a thing. Send data is a method in the client class, but it is, right? It takes in one parameter, which is client, the data type client data. That's what I sent. So client.send data, Here it is. Send data, and it takes in the data type client data, returns nothing. And it's just not working. It should work. It really should. And in the implementation, so send data, client data, that's the function signature. Void, it's all good. So I seriously have no clue what's going on. Try fixing it. Yo! Bro, I didn't know we had Einstein in here, bro. Someone give this guy like £100, man. Oh my days. Absolute genius in the chat, man, guy. Bob, you're always goated, man. Pointers are hard to understand. They can be. You just need a good resource to learn from. I don't know if you're asking me that or you're testing me. How do you learn things? I mean, books, videos, or AI. So first of all, we don't use AI at all. This book, I do recommend you get. Yeah, C++ programming language, pretty goated. Read the content. Understand it, put it in your own words. Try communicate it with your own mouth, what you just learned. Then third step, physically practice what you just learned to try put it in your long-term memory. And then the next step is do this over multiple days so it actually gets stuck in your long-term memory. You'll download PDF. Yeah, this was pretty expensive. It was £50. I kind of hated looking at my bank balance after it. Your next math assignment is about ray tracing. Ray tracing? Bro, you're my age and your teacher's making you do ray tracing, you lucky bugger. Originally, you always make me jealous with your teachers. Alright. I seriously don't know what's going on. Maybe Tmux is destroying everything. Let's... -cp. Okay. Main's not there, of course. 0 plus main.cpp. Client.cp. HPP. CP. Main raylib. It compiled. It shouldn't have. It's broken. Initialize raylib. Successfully. Yo, can someone tell me what the hell is going on? Oh wait, I think I know what the problem is. Do I even have a main? Oh, I do. Client. Init window. I have a feeling it's something to do with the variable, the all pixels painted. I really do have a feeling it's to do with that. So I'll put this up like here. You're not even in uni, he just wanted a subject around vectors in 3D which ray tracing fits. He also shows you 3B1B vid, so it's goated. Yeah, it's goated. You switch cartoons. Cartoons are good, man. Nothing wrong with cartoons. If cartoons, you're talking about the old Tom and Jerry. And what else is good? The Boondocks. Yeah. Good stuff like that. Phineas and Ferb. Shaun the Sheep. Bunch of good ones. I have a feeling my vector's deleting my ass. Please work. Please work. Fuck. What are you learning in school since you envy? Bro, I finished school like 4 months ago. I haven't been to school since. I'm yearning the time in classroom. I haven't had school in so long. I miss it, genuinely. It's why I can't wait until September comes and then I can actually start my university degree. Are you streaming somewhere outside? No, there's neighbors cutting grass. They're doing something in their garden. I can't really control that. My windows are actually closed, so I'm really surprised that you can even hear that. The windows are fully closed. Twitch when? What? Twitch isn't good. You can easily bot followers on Twitch. I could start multi-streaming there, but I don't really see there's much point in that. I'm gonna need to have 2 separate chat screens. Bro, what all languages have you already learned, or is this the first language? I've done Python for a few years. I've done C++ for 1 year. I'm on my 1 year mark now. Done PHP for a year. HTML, CSS, JavaScript. A bit of C#, a bit of Java. That's really it. But I need to do some Google debugging. Raylib crashes after this. The issue is fixed. Can you please tell me what the issue is, mate? My window doesn't even say that. It just deletes itself. Can you provide the Waylib log? The Waylib log. Let's see. Oh, well, it's wait. Oh, look, this guy's doing actual manual debugging. He's literally putting a different number on every section of code. That's actually super smart. But time consuming, I would not do that personally. I'm too lazy for that. That's really impressive. You've learned Java almost completed with Python now. I will start with C. That's sick. Yeah, C is great, man. You're gonna love C. You're gonna love the pointers. Seeing you do this is motivating me now even more. Thank you. That's great to hear, bro. Thank you. And good luck with your journey, Mr. No Buffer. Eight is printing forever, eh? That doesn't help. Seeing the big... Don't listen to Original. He's rage baiting you. Original is a very big C fan. He's the biggest fanboy, so... He's just like capping right now. Freudian slip of the century. Guys, do not listen to Original Moi. He is a massive C fanboy. Do not listen to what he's saying. Trying to put down C. You're LARPing being a C++ developer. I can't stop this feeling. I fixed it. I fixed it. Yes. Boy, let's go. All right. So now we know what's crashing my program. It's when I actually send the data over the network. Hey, Gurkir XT. Hello, brother. Hello, sister. Brothers and sisters. Oh, good. Well, I was going to start with C as my starting language, and I had one computer teacher in school who has learned Java, C, and C++. So he recommended me that I should start with Java first. I mean, the language really doesn't matter. It depends on your end goal. Dada plays. Do you play Minecraft or other favorite games? My favorite game is Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and 3 Zombies. But yeah, I do play Minecraft, yeah. I play Minecraft ever so often. I have one hardcore world, just vanilla, that I play by myself. And that's all I do on Minecraft. I used to sweat out Hypixel when I was like 12 years old. But those days are long gone. Yeah, by the way, no buffer. I would recommend you do C++. Since you already have base knowledge of how memory works. You don't really need C. Your teacher said Java would make it easy to understand C. Well, there's no pointers in Java. You only got references. Yeah, that kind of makes no sense. It should be the other way around. You should learn C to understand Java better. But yeah. Maybe your teacher was talking about something else. Right, send pixels to server. Client data. Client data. And let's send that data. Boom. Thank you, Mr. Buffer. I finally convinced him to subscribe. My negotiation skills are going up. I don't know, you're new to this. Oh, so, okay, you're new. Yeah, you should start with C then. How will using the most OOP language with garbage collection? Yeah. Seriously, ask your teacher why did he say that. That's kind of bad advice. You do leak code? No. No, I'm really bad at data structure and algorithms, so I do not touch leak code at all. I stick with real projects, like fun stuff. Okay. Let's see if there's anything wrong with my client. Yo, I just realized something. I've got a client data inside the client itself. So I've got a duplicate right now. I've got a duplicate. I need to remove one. I've got client data in the header file, and I've got in a completely different file another client data. I don't need one of them. I need to add a method in the client class to add the data. Void add data. Set data. You know what, blood? I'm just gonna make it here, bro. Oh no, I shouldn't. Nah. We don't want to be unprofessional like that. Test data. I think he told me to learn Java first. Maybe he wanted me to enter the world of programming with an easier language. Still, I wouldn't recommend Java as the first one. I'd say either Python or C. I started off with Python, and I really liked it. I'm sure I wouldn't be streaming right now if I started off with C. I would have probably offed myself. I don't think a 12-year-old can understand C, like, at all. Excluding those prodigy Asian kids that are 7 years old and they're mastering C pointers somehow. But my European brain at 12 years old couldn't comprehend C, so I just didn't do that. Used to find coding easier than Lego when I was in 4th grade. Type shit. Yo, bro, make GTA 6, man. C++ is easy. You know GTA 6 is made in C++. It is made in this language. Well, anyways, I did complete Java and Python. You completed Java and Python? Bro, you're like better than me then. I've been programming in Python for like 3-4 years and I still haven't completed it. So, completing it is like a master statement, bro. No, Buff, I wanna ask, I wanna test you a little bit. Without Googling, I'm kind of relying on you to not cheat. But since you say you completed Python, can you explain in one sentence what a decorator is in Python? How did you complete? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. How did you complete a language? I have a friend of mine who's already learned Java, C, and JavaScript, bro. I'm trying to compete with him. Bro actually has friends. That's crazy. You're the only one in the chat that has friends, man. Right, what am I actually doing? Okay, and then here we'll do, I don't need that anymore. So we'll do client.set data. Boom. Data. What's the data? Client data. Oh, fuck. Oh. I still need it. Oh, my days. I just did all that for nothing. Unless... No. I swear to you, that question... You heard that question from CJ once and us spamming it. Nah. It's genuinely something that... It's just something that people don't really learn in Python. And I wanted to ask him that. I can ask other questions if you want. Like, what are doc strings? How do you do type hinting? You know what I mean? It's not just decorators, but decorators is like a rare thing. You don't see it much. They change the method. They change the behavior of methods. Yeah. One sec. Okay. I'm gonna add it to do up here. Okay. I wanna do something else because my brain's hurting from this. I know what we should do. Let's try something. Let's try CPP quiz. Yeah. Do something fun for a sec. I'm blind. I blinded my ass, bro. God damn. Where's the dark mode, please? You know what? I'm just gonna put my sunglasses on. Oh, that's better. I can finally see darkness. No, but the thing is, I actually look like a stoner now. It's really not good. I got the stoner hat and the stoner glasses. Before I start the quiz, I'm gonna check Discord. Anything new going on? Oh, my mod message. Let's see. Green apples. Bro thinks this is Aisha speed. Nah. Okay. According to C++23 standard, what's the output of this program? Right, I need chat to help me with this. So type traits, I have not studied that. You just learning the basics, okay. Type name T is same V, is same value, const int T. Well, that's just an integer and that's the T. I think it might be const because it's a reference, but I really don't think it is. Just because it's a reference doesn't mean it's const automatically. You look like someone in the 20s. Yeah, about 3 people said that this stream already. If you check all of my comments on the videos, there's at least one person saying I look. Some guy actually said I look like a father, which was kind of mad. I will be soon. I will be a daddy soon. But yeah, okay. TX, const TX. Int I, foo I. Bruh. Okay, what will foo I be? Now, don't worry about it in the buffer, you're all good. Foo I. Reference of int, so int reference, that const int I. It returns a boolean, obviously. Const int. Yeah. So, that's going to be true first. And then it's going to be, so foo j is int. That's going to be false. Then we've got bar I. What's the difference between these two? Oh, this one's const. Right. I changed my answer. This is false. That's true. And then femboy or demiboy? Hard question. You don't know when for me to start my own coding. Just start today. Start today, my friend. Bar J. So turns it into a const. That's const I. Let's say true. Okay, so my answer is false, false, true, true. Damn it. Let's take a hint. It's good to meet you, Gabriel. I just subscribed to your channel. Thank you, Shayub. Shuyab, sorry. Sorry for butchering your name. Is a parameter... If a parameter is a reference type, the type is referred to is used for type deduction. Also, it is allowed to deduce any argument type to a more CV qualified. Constant volatile. Right, we're going to the next question. Call me bad must. Okay. Okay, bad must. Do you want to answer this question? According to C++ 23, what's the output of this program? Int foo. 1 and then return 1. Int I is foo. Well, bar doesn't return anything, so it's just 11. Isn't that for Naganyo PFB bad must? Sorry, I don't speak Chinese. Okay. Bar does not return any, does not print anything. So 11, let's answer that. Correct, yes. That was the hardest question in my life. Was the output the program? Yo, what does that mean? I've never seen that. Type qualifier is to declare that an object can be modified in the program by something such as A plus A. Well, currently A is a garbage. Oh wait, no, it's not. I was gonna say it's a garbage value, but it's not because it's static. It's made in the public scope, in global scope, so it's already initialized to 0 by default. So then 0 plus 0 is 0. What? Give me a hint. How does that not work? Accessing volatiles counts as a side effect. So, well, what? Maybe it will crash then, because otherwise, without the volatile, then A would be 0. So that means it's not a 0. That means it's like still garbage values. What's the volatile thing? I'm not really too sure. I just searched it up. It means that this variable is allowed to be accessed by the operating system, by other resources on the computer, by other hardware potentially. So it's like available outside of the program itself. So I think it'll definitely be an error, right? Undefined. Yeah, I knew it was one of the errors. It had to be. The issue here is not the mission initializer. Yeah, it will implicitly be initialized to 0. That's what I said. The issue is rather the two accesses of A are not sequenced, which leads to undefined behavior. API. No, it's a type qualifier. It's like putting public or static or protected. I don't think you can do that with a variable, but yeah, it's a type qualifier. I'm not sure if it's API. You're currently shortlisted for software engineer admission into college. Please pray for me. I should be offered because it's too competitive. I pray for you, my friend. I pray for you. In fact, take this Snicker bars. It's all yours to help with your nerves. I will read this in a sec. So yeah, that was good. Next question. According to C++ 23, what is the output of this program? I assume type traits, so is const v. Is const v. So that's a const pointer, which Game Tackles, who are you asking that question to? Const in pointer. So that's just gonna be like a garbage value. I don't think that's gonna be const. So I think that's gonna be a false. Const int, so making an array of ints with 1. Yes, that will be const, so that's gonna be false, true. So this means that it's a pointer to a pointer, which, if my logic for the first question is correct, that means this is also false because of what I said a second ago. Const int, I've never seen this in my life before. Maybe, is that a constructor for int? I think it's just another way of constructing it. I might be wrong. It looks like that'll be a garbage value, maybe. Never seen that before. And then that. I'm gonna guess that's a true. This, yeah. Well, it's an array of pointers. 1, maybe that's size 1. I think it is const. And then the last one, we've got a 2-dimensional array of constants. The cursor box is tiny. Yeah, I don't know why. That's just how it is. Array of an array. So yes, I think that would be true. Okay, let's try that. Wrong. Am I hacking Pentagon? Bro, I'm doing some SQL injection type shit. Oh, me. Have I done any progress in Codeforce? I haven't done Codeforces in a few months, bro. Like, properly, at least. So, congrats in your t-shirt. Huh? What t-shirt? Well, this one? What are you talking about, bro? I forgot to ask, but what are you trying to make with C++, or are you just learning it? I'm just learning it. I'm just learning it so I can make cool apps in the future. Can you give some advice to me on how to go from 0 to hero in a program language? I can't give advice for hero because I am myself not a hero in any language. My only advice is be consistent every single day. That's what I'm doing. Like, be consistent every single day. Set a specific time during the day, like maybe 6 p.m. for example. Say I'll do half an hour or an hour every single day at 6 p.m. You learn that from the Atomic Habits book. The best way to learn something is to be consistent at it. It doesn't essentially matter too much what you're doing. It does, obviously. Perfect practice makes practice. Perfect practice is perfect, not just normal practice. But, consistency is the most important thing. It's more important than anything, so just be consistent. Okay, I study with you every day to Rust. Okay, that's good. That's good, Mako. Keep going. Keep doing that. Gabe, do you have Raspberry Pi? I have Arduino Uno. I have not touched it in like 7 months. Yeah, I haven't touched it in a very long time. I made one stream on it. It absolutely flopped. It got like 70 views, so like no one showed up. And it was kind of boring as well. I'll do it in my own time, but I definitely won't stream it because it seems like no one cares about Arduino stuff. Right. Do pointers inherit the CV qualifiers its pointer to type? No, it doesn't. That's why I said false to some of the other ones. How about arrays? No, I don't. I think it's no to both of them questions. But I'm not doing that again, so let's try another question. Oh, that's a third difficulty. Should I even bother with this? Come on, chat, I need your help. You guys gotta answer as well. Unless you're a beginner. I understand it. What's the output? So here we have variadic types, which comes from the template. But it seems like you're British. I'm from England, yeah, I'm British. So that's a car. That's another one. Variadic types. I don't know why. I don't know what's the point of that, but okay, here we put infinite parameters. Sure, buddy. We're calling foo. Oh, wait. Hold up. They are doing function overloading on nothing. That should be undefined behavior because these are the exact same functions. There is no difference between these two functions. It's the exact same. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be undefined. Fuck. Complete. Yeah, it's one of these two. What? Unspecified. Let's try that. I'm gonna. Bro, what the fuck? It can't possibly be guaranteed to output because you're trying to overload the same function by changing nothing. Oh wait, I didn't see this bit. Yo, I didn't see that bit. I'm actually a bit blind. I didn't see these 3 dots here. So actually the function signature is different. That's my fault. Okay. That makes it different. I think it will output AB. Yeah, okay, that makes sense now. I need the answer to it. I literally just didn't see those 3 dots after the type name. That's what messed me up. I didn't read the question properly. Can't you just run it on your system? I can, yeah, but the whole point of the quiz is to not cheat, isn't it? Bro, I study electronics and instrumentation, and I finished already my 5-year studies. What do you suggest for me to learn and strong my skill in programming languages? I suggest you learn low-level programming. If you've been doing this stuff for 5 years, electronics, especially for electronics, you definitely need low-level stuff. You guaranteed need low-level. So C++, C, Rust. Maybe not Rust. Rust kind of shit, but definitely at least C. You should learn. Jakob Barca. Do you prefer C++ or C? Yes, C++ I prefer. Mainly because I don't know C. I only know C++. Okay, what's the output of the program? Int x is 3 while x... What the fuck? What is that? X goes to 0. Okay. Oh, wait. I've seen this trick somewhere. This isn't actually an operator, like a random made-up operator. This is syntactic magic trick. This is a trick. It's trying to trick you. This is actually supposed to be x minus minus is more than 0. So it's just the formatting. It looks really disgusting. You're never ever gonna see this in real life production code. Absolutely never. So this, yeah, is literally while x minus minus, so post decrement operator is more than 0. That's how it actually is. I think. I really hope not. So x minus minus. So it's gonna use the value then decrement because it's post decrement. So it's gonna do 3 2 1. So it's gonna print 3 2 1. So 3 2 1. It's a beautiful it's a beautiful day to jump out the window, isn't it? While X isn't... Bro. You know what? Why so bright? I don't know. I don't know how to get dark mode. Dark mode Firefox. Firecox. Alright, buddy. Built-in dark theme. Bullshit, bro. Run. Dark mode, please. Oh, sexy. I don't even need these anymore. Good. So you asked me, you live alone? No. I am currently living with my parents, but when I move to university this September, I will live by myself for the next 3 years. I cannot wait. Yeah, guy, I didn't expect that either, to be honest. Like, what the hell? I'm gonna write this up. Okay, is there a REPL for C++? Clang REPL. I might get that on a later stream. So no stream says no. I absolutely will. I'm gonna stream forever. Like the streamings won't stop. They're gonna be less frequent, obviously, but that just means I'm gonna focus on making long form videos instead of, let's say, streams. Because the university is obviously very hard. But I will continue streaming. I will update the schedule when the time comes. So good. You'll be 18 by October, but looking for admission. What's your course study? Software engineering, bachelor's degree. That was the screen. Okay. Why have you done that? I've got an error. Why have I got an error? Oh. What? It's a post decrement operator. This completely invalidates all of the post and pre-incrementing operators that I've learned in the past year. This makes all of my learning completely useless because it's the opposite way around. Let's make this clear, yeah? Let's make this clear. Post increment operator. X minus minus. What this does is return the value first, then decrement the value. Pre-increment variable operator minus x. Optimization trick that minus is first, the value first, then returns the value. This is what I've been learning the past year, and this website is just telling me now that it's wrong. Could be 29. No, it says the answer is 210, which really doesn't make sense because the while loop is more than 0, so it couldn't possibly get to 0, especially with a post increment operator. Sorry, decrement. You know what I mean? So now all your streams are almost random, like you boot stream and you do stuff, like, but when you get to college, you should schedule and plan on what to do in the stream because the stream time will be less than average. The amount I do stream for will be the same. It will still be 2 hours on average, 2 to 3 hours per stream. So that's not going to change at all. The topic that I will cover on the stream will definitely be different because I will have a structured learning plan in university, of course. So I'm going to focus on revision for university and learning for that so I can be better in my class. But other than that, streams will be similar. But thank you, Game Tackles, for worrying about me. So it compares x to 0, then decrements. I'm not even sure at this point, man. I'm not even sure. Sounds cool, if you, mate. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Try Golang. Try these nuts. Oh, I'm sorry. 2-0. Let's see. Why does anyone know this stuff? No one's ever going to write that. I know, like, this is obviously not going to go in production code, but it's a quiz, so we're having fun right now. That's all it is. They're two signs, so minus, and yep, that's what I said. So this is read as while x minus more than 0. Yeah, x is 2 on the first. How, bro? How is x 2 on the first iteration? First, we're returning the value because it's posting. I've already explained this like 4 times. Let's actually do some research on post decrement. Dude. Oh, wait. I know what's going on. We are comparing the not yet decremented value. Yes, that is correct. That's what I said. But these are 2 separate statements. So this is statement 1 and this is statement 2. They're 2 completely different computer operations. So yes, in this one, we are comparing 3 is more than 0, yes. But in this one, x is actually 2. So it would actually be 210. That makes sense. That makes sense now, yeah. That's all good. That makes a lot of sense now. I completely forgot that they were 2 separate operations. I was under the impression that x is going to stay the same the entire, like even in the parentheses and the actual body, but that's not true. If it works, don't touch it. That's what they say, right? Yeah. I call this kind of knowledge compiler masturbation. Yeah. It's still fun. Try doing x minus. I was just going to print infinitely. Yeah. Okay. Next question. We like masturbating, don't we? So, Bob Ross type shit. According to C++ standards, what is the output of the program? Okay. Easy difficulty. Classes. How much you bore me. Public member variable x is 0. Class C inheriting from A and B. D is a struct. Now this is some god awful code, man. Why would you use a struct and a class? Just use one. D is inheriting from A and B, but it's somehow private. Oh, god damn it. I didn't study private inheritance. I have no clue to answer this question because I've never done that before. Whenever I do inheritance, it's always public. I've never had the need to do private, so I really can't answer this. I'll give it a try though. So C, A and B, no constructors. D, C.x is 3. So C also has the member variable x, which is 0. So we're setting that to 3, all good, because we're inheriting it. D, A and B. D dot X is 3. Okay, that is not. I'm gonna guess just because it's private. This is gonna give a compilation error because we won't actually be able to access integer X since it is private. Let's see. Hey, I was right. Wow, I'm actually proud of myself. It's obviously a simple question, but I'm proud of myself because I've never used private before, so it's pretty nice. All right, pass the controller. You can answer the question if you want. Just type your answer in the chat. Thank you, Mohammed. Mahmed. What's the output? All right, guys, put in. In fact, I'm going to make a poll because you guys are too lazy to type in the chat. Oh, that's pretty hard, actually. Let's find an easy one. This one. What's the output of the program? Character array string is X. Okay. String. So that. Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm going to make a poll now. What's the answer to this question? Compilation error. Memory address. X. Or undefined behavior. Right, Shoaib, see you next time. Badmus, see you next time. Please, dark mode is bad for visibility. Yeah, it is what it is, bro. Alright, see ya. Him/her, what? It keeps translating stuff. Right. We're gonna put in memory address. Compilation error. The thing is, even if we want to put in an memory address, how do we do that? It's not you. Okay, compilation error and undefined are the same percentages. We'll have to guess one. That was not a guess. I definitely knew the answer to that. That was obviously in my head. I did not guess that. Array of n const char indicates the pointer, obviously. The pointer to const char does not implicitly convert to a pointer to a non-const. Bro, that's just saying a bunch of words there. That's literally just a bunch of words jumbled up. The pointer to const char does not implicitly convert to pointer of non-const char. Okay. You were right. Oh, but you said that was not me, and you're saying that, and then you're saying you're right. Oh, you're talking about the memory address. That's fine. Extrapolates from the proceedings limited methods. I don't think it's got to do with the size of the array. It's because of the CV qualifiedness. You can read the message. While most compilers still allow const char to char conversion, so it's like compiler specific, compiler implemented. Oh, this is good. I think this question has to do with wide narrowing and what's that one called? There's wide narrowing and the short narrowing one. I forgot the other name for it. Widen narrowing. The other one, you know what I mean? The opposite of wide narrowing. One of them is okay, the other one will cause data loss. And it'll probably cause an error as well because of the data loss. So, yeah, we can do int to double, that's okay. But double to int will probably cause a problem because it's data loss. Alright, game tackles. I'm going to end the stream as well after this one. As well. So let's just do this quickly then. ID, this is true and this is false. Let's see. False, okay. I don't know. Do you only study during live streams? No, I study in my own time as well. I study in the afternoon by myself without anyone. And then in the evening at about 6 p.m. I do my live stream for a couple hours. Okay. And if not all template arguments are specified, the rest are deduced. Right. Right, brother. Okay, guys, thank you all for watching. Stream's ending now. Coincidentally, when everyone's leaving as well. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. There's gonna be no stream tomorrow because it's a Saturday, right? Yeah. So next stream will be on Sunday, which is in 2 days at 6 p.m. We're gonna do we're gonna do interesting things on Sunday. No more boring stuff, like no more TCP stuff, you know what I mean? I'll finish it in my own time, do some mining off camera, and then on Sunday we'll do a new project. We'll start something amazing from scratch. And yeah, alright. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Join the Discord and peace. Good night.